Hey, welcome back to our section 8.1 with the angles of the polygons. Now we're going to talk about the exterior angles. And before we get any further, let's make sure we understand what an exterior angle is. All right, so an exterior angle is, and first of all, on this picture, let me zoom in so you can see what's happening here. These are I'm going to mark the interior angles for you. This is, the interior angle here. These are the interior angles. That's what we just did on the last notes. Okay. Now the exterior angles are going to be these suckers over here. Okay. And take notice that as the interior angle will get bigger here, as the interior angle gets bigger, the exterior angle is going to get smaller. It's going to start pushing this line further and further down so that it makes a smaller and smaller angle. So, get rid of all that work. So you're going to be surprised at what happens with that number. As you add more and more sides to it, more angles, you're also going to see that these angles are going to shrink also. So before we go any further, let me just kind of show that to you in a demonstration. All right, so here's a demo I have. This is on Math OpenRef, and I've included a link for you to try to play around with a little bit. You see there's 5 sides and 5 angles on this, and look at each of those exterior angles. On this thing, I can actually move, you put your finger on there or you put your cursor on there, and you can change these angles a little bit, okay, and then make them get smaller or larger. But look what happens to the total at the top. It never changes. It's 360. No matter what you do, the exterior angles, the sum of the exterior angles is always going to be 360. As long as you're moving that around and they're all convex. Remember, concave is this way. It may work, but it's still not what you should do. Make sure they're always going to be convex. And you can go around here and just change any of them. Now watch this. We're going to add more angles, more sides, and watch what happens to the total. This is 5 right now. There's 6, 360. There's 7, 360. 8. Notice how there's more angles now, right? But you notice how the exterior angles are all, on average, getting smaller because the interior angles are getting bigger. They're squeezing down on the exterior angles. And that's why it always stays at 360. Look at that. So I keep adding them. It stays 360. Now we started with 6 like that. Let me go down even lower. Here's 5. Here's 4. Watch what happens to 3. There's 3. Still 360. So no matter how many sides or angles you have in your polygon, the exterior angles are always going to be 360. Easy number to remember. An easy number to work with. All right, so back to the problems. So again, that shows better than me trying to demonstrate it all here. But here's a picture of one with 5 sides and 5 angles. And the exterior angles, are labeled here for you. Now be careful you know where they're at. Remember, there's 2 on each of these. You could either be that one or it could be one on this side. It's just one of those exterior angles. So let me clear that up for you. Now let's go do a problem here. They say, what's the value? Well, they say one of the value of x in this diagram. Well, look at it carefully. Exterior angle, exterior angle, exterior angle, exterior angle. Well, does it matter how many sides and angles a polygon had? Nope. The sum is always 360. So I take those 4 numbers, I add them up, and set it equal to 360. That's all you have to do. So 2x plus x plus 67 plus 89 equals 360. If there were 5 sides, 6 sides, 20 sides, it'd still be 360. All right, we add up the x's. I got 3x, 67, 89. Let's see, it's a 6, so 156 equals 360. I subtract 156. Now I'm going over to the right here. 3x equals, let's see, 204. Divide by equals 68 degrees. And that's choice B there. So again, the exterior angles, doesn't matter how many sides it has, it's always 360. But you got to still add them all up, add up all the sides equal to that 360, and you get your answers, okay? Let's try one more of those. No picture here, but that's okay. It says a convex hexagon. By the way, you may not know what a hexagon is. It's 6 sides. has exterior angles with measures of 34, 49, 58, 67, and 75. Hey, that's only 5 angles. What's the measure of the exterior angle at the 6th vertex? So there's only one unknown this time. Again, it doesn't matter whether it was 7 or 20 angles. They all add up to 360. So I'm going to add all these values up. Now for this 6th one here, they're asking about, I'm going to just call that one x. That'll be the first one. So it's x plus all the other values, 34 plus 49 plus 58 plus 67 plus 75 equals, you guessed, 360. All right, those add up to 283. So x plus 283 equals 360. Subtract the 283. No room to write there. X equals, let's see, 77. 77. So the last angle is 77 degrees. All right, we'll give you some practice from those also. Good luck.